Alright guys, welcome back to another rapid response video where I take one of your comments and make a 5 to 10 minute video, give or take. This comment is from Britton Stegner, who says, I myself am a massive Batman fan and I was first introduced to him via Batman the Animated Series. My question is, which villain from Batman the Animated Series is your personal favorite? First of all, I just have to say as well, Batman the Animated Series is one of the best cartoons of all time. It's great for children, it's great for teenagers, and it's great for adults. The magic that Bruce Timm and Paul Dini managed to find a way to throw into this series is nearly unbeatable by anything that was made after it. And that's not to say that there are DC cartoons or cartoons in general out there that aren't as good, but the original Batman animated series is seriously on a pedestal. It is in a league of its own. Now, my personal favorite villain from this show, it's going to be quite obvious. It might even be a little cliche, but I honestly have to go with the Joker. This set the stage of how important Batman and Joker's relationship was going to be moving forward, even into modern day. When you look at the past through comic books, movies, TV shows, Joker and Batman's relationship was always very strong. You had Michael Keaton and Jack Nicholson. You had Adam West and Cesar Romero. You had a bunch of Batman versus Joker storylines in comic books during those times, but something about this show really capitalized on how important their rivalry would actually be moving forward. Looking back at it in hindsight, I think what really makes this relationship so important is the fact that a huge chunk of the media we see with Batman vs. Joker can be Kevin Conroy's voice as Batman and Mark Hamill's voice as the Joker. I also think when you take it from that particular standpoint, even when you read comic books, a lot of us might be reading with the voice of Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill. There is an argument to be had that if they weren't the voice actors, how important would Batman and Joker truly be to us, the viewers, the audience? But fortunately for us, we don't have to look at it or think of it like that. There is something particular about the Joker in this cartoon that when he hits on screen or when he's about to hit on screen, you just get this sensation of, okay, this is about to be an epic, awesome, fantastically entertaining episode. The little whistled type theme song that they play for him. And you know, if you're sitting back and all of a sudden you hear that, it makes you prop up, you lean forward. You're now a little more interested in the episode than you might have been before. There was a particular nature that Mark Hamill's Joker gave within this series that made it exciting to watch more than other episodes. And that's not saying other episodes aren't good, because they're all phenomenal. But Mark Hamill's presence paired with Kevin Conroy's Batman made it so much more fun. Some of the most notable episodes in this series that feature the Joker, and three that really specifically hone in on my mind right now: The Laughing Fish, Mad Love, Joker's Wild. Just three unbelievably awesome episodes where even too in Joker's Wild, it is actually heavily about him and not even so much following Batman. I think one of the most important things of the portrayal of the Joker in this show is what he could be moving forward into the future. Now, I said, of course, that this show really played off what he would become moving forward even today in 2024, but I think it also reminded you, yes, this guy is a clown. Yes, he makes jokes. Yes, he can be funny with the things he says, the way he laughs, and the things he does. But most importantly, he is sadistic. He is vile. He is outright evil. And even though this show was made at a time where it gets children involved and it also can get adults involved and entertained, the show still wants to remind you to never count him out with how evil he truly can be. This show, in my opinion, truly upped the ante with Joker, and they showed you that there is a world where the Joker can exist and be one of the most terrifying Batman villains, or DC villains, in the DC universe. It is my personal feelings that because we got Mark Hamill as the Joker, we have been able to get so many different interpretations and some gorgeously crafted interpretations moving forward from this series. Even Mark Hamill himself, who has played Joker moving forward into other DC animated movies and shows, the Batman Arkhamverse, and so many other things, he only got better as time went on. I think there might even be an argument to be made that if Mark Hamill's Joker did not hit the way that Bruce and Paul wanted him to, maybe Nolan doesn't have a Heath Ledger type Joker. Maybe that Joker, which a lot of us consider to be the best live action Joker of all time, does not exist. Because 100%, a lot of the Jokers we see moving forward into the future have a lot of the flair that Batman animated series Joker had. There's a lot to draw back from it. Heath Ledger's intelligence and manipulation, Joker does a lot of that in this series. Jared Leto, even though he's really not the best Joker out there, but his version of the Joker being a mob boss crime lord, there are times in this series where Joker has his own crew. And I think really the biggest point I'm trying to make here is the amount of inspiration that has been used from Mark Hamill's Joker is outstanding, and it's really fantastic to see what some people have been able to do with the character afterwards. And whereas this cartoon handled everybody well, anyone under the Batman label was handled perfectly, I still have to go with the Joker being one of the most influential and best executed characters in this series. So guys, that is it for this rapid response video. Britton, if you watch this, make sure to put in the comments below. I want to know what your favorite villain is from the Batman animated series, and everyone else, make sure to leave your comments and thoughts as well. So guys, that is all I have for you on this one, and until next time, I will talk to you all very soon.